Brothers and sisters, what's going on? Tonight, the Great Mother and Remedy H were in a discussion about going to war. I mean, we gotta do this. We gotta do this. And this energy, this whole freaking powerful. It was about free something this morning, what you call free AM. And brother Lunar, he sent Remedy H an inbox. I got a telepathic inbox that Remedy H was really upset, and I told him he told him he's glad he's tuned in because he was sending a message out to everyone telepathically at 3 a.m. And he's angry, and he's still angry now that we must go to war. Our ancestors were warriors. We've been crippled by a system that tells us that we committing crimes, but yet still they're literally operating on a monetary system that they created, and they're sharing monies with each other to make sure that we stay in a sleep state. Now, our people, I mean our own people, I look at brothers and sisters in the eye at the grocery store and gas station, like, how you doing? They're so ready to fight because they've been programmed to do this. You got a whole enemy that's working against us, that's programming us to stand against our own. We got to go to war. Like Great Mother said to Remedy H this morning, she said so clearly. She said that all the vibrant colors that she created for this planet for us, all the frequencies and the vibrations and the energies, all these different colors, the flowers and the trees, and the different energies, she created this for us to thrive on. And you have a whole species that comes here and found a way. They use the Moors. The Moors are behind this shit. Believe me. And right now in the land called Africa, they're nice and hot over there. They're nice and hot. Every now and then they might get a little cold weather now and then because they kind of like screw up with the weather manipulation thing. But that's alright, they don't care. Over there in the land called Africa, nice and hot. Nice and hot, just the way they want their people to be. They want their people to literally enjoy what they're supposed to be. They fight against us. You understand the battle we have against us? We were warriors. And a lot of us were upset this morning, and Brother Lunar, he tuned in and he said, "Are you all right? I got a telepathic message, and it seems like you upset." And I said, "I sent a message to everyone that we were for war." Remedy H said, "See the last video that was sent out that someone said on the video, you're literally inbred. We work through the Great Mother, and the Great Mother works through us, and she's gonna do our part. And in the meantime, January 20th, noontime, during this planetary alignment is going to be used as a weapon against this entire system. They already got things set for cold weather and whatever other things they're using. You got this planetary alignment, and they will want to talk about Pluto. That's right now next to our galactic sun. They don't want to talk about that. All of these are literally weapons against the system. And noontime today, the entire governmental system in our realm, This entire governmental system is going to be weakened. It's going to be literally cracked. And it's not going to be cracked in half. It's going to be cracked into three quarters. Three-quarter of this system is going to be cracked around noontime. This is what the Great Mother said. I'm no prophet, but I'm information giver. We set the realm of time the way it's supposed to be. Right now, in the Pennsylvania area, it's like 5 degrees because of the planetary alignment that's going on. And this alignment with all these other planets. You see what I'm saying? Our planet's alignment with all the other planets. It's a planetary alignment that's happening right now. There's a lot of energy that's being used at noontime today. A surge of energy is going to come from our galactic sun with Pluto next to her. And a surge of energy is going to be coming through this planetary alignment. Do you understand what is going on? Because you can look up in the sky. What do you see? You see an image of all of the planets. You see an image of all the planets. It's like looking up at a screen. You see all the planets. You see what's going on. You look up in the sky, that's what you see. And all the planets are in alignment. And the surge of energy is going to hit our realm. It's going to hit our planet. And this is going to cripple this whole governmental structure worldwide. They're not going to know what to do. Y'all be prepared. That's important, being in tune. The brother Lunar, he literally sent me a message. Sent, not me, but Remedy H a message after 3 a.m. We were all in our meditative sleep state when we sent it to him. I could hear him. The Great Mother and him were traveling, and she was showing him these, look at all these people here. I said, look at all these people. Look at all these people that don't belong here. And they want you to be at peace. How can you be at peace when you have war going on? And they want you to turn against the very nature of who you are just to be with them. This is what the Great Mother said. She said, how dare them? How dare you have the audacity to actually want to remove my people from me? This is what they're doing. They want to remove you from source. That's what they want to do. They want to remove you from source. They want to remove you from the power of nature. Depend on them. For what? For what reason? So yeah, brother Lunar was literally in tune with Remedy H this morning. So you can understand the Great Mother. She says that she's bringing this to an end. She's literally breaking this system. You have to pay attention to everything because so many people are looking for signs and wonders and not in tune. That's the whole part of a religion. That's why they told you religion, so you can look for signs and wonders and not create the reality that you desire. You're looking for something to fall out the sky when you are the sky. You looking for to come out the ground when you are the ground. You understand what I'm saying? You are everything. When you came from this vessel, that you have the Great Mother within you, which means that you can create the reality, my brothers and sisters. This is why. What if you can sun gaze all day and it don't bother you? Doesn't mean you have you can sun gaze all you want, but you don't have a soul. You don't have anything to hold in that energy. Sun gaze all you want to. See, that's the thing about it. They want to be us so bad. They want to replace us. They want to accept them. Oh, species of beings who are never supposed to be here at all. Placed here by the Moors. Used as a weapon. Still are used as weapons. Come on our land. You got your Karens and your Kens. They come on our lands, calling their police, saying, "Oh, they're here and they're not supposed to be here." We're on our own fucking planet. I don't know when brothers and sisters are gonna wake up, see that we're on our own planet. We got war. Our ancestors were warriors. They didn't take this shit. They fought all the way to we were put in that state of sleep. And that spell was put over us by the Moors, and they sprayed that witchcraft spell. When you talk about witchcraft, you're talking about stuff that is either sprayed or something that's put inside your body to change the molecular structure of your body. That's witchcraft. That's your fucking pharmaceuticals. They use what you call pharmaceuticals to literally change the mindset of who we are as the original beings. You understand that? This is how they operate. So, like the Great Mother said, she's like, we're supposed to have green grass, colorful flowers, trees and leaves all with them all the time. We're not supposed to have white snow and no oxygen. I walked outside to take the trash out outside. There's no oxygen in there. It's hard to breathe. You can feel the solar winds coming through. You understand that? These beings have devices. So, which means that we gotta take this thing to a whole nother level, y'all. The Great Mother is here, and she is wrecking the system, but we have to take it the rest of the way. They taught us crime and sin. Why do you think they gave us a book called the Bible? Think about it. They gave us a little book called the Bible. One time we defended our planet, defended the honor of our ancestors, defended our Great Mother when we fought for our people, our planet, our realm, the protection of our realm. Now what do we fight for? We fight each other about some money. Face of a white man on it. Yeah, that's what we're fighting. We're fighting each other about this, about all things. This is where our people are right now. So many are there thinking, oh, I have a ride because I got some money and I'm carrying things with these white people names on them. Because you got a white person name on it, you're supposed to be high caliber. The cheap ass shit they use to create stuff with names on it. Our people run after this garbage and not run after the knowledge, intelligence of who we're supposed to be. What the fuck is wrong with us? You understand that, brothers and sisters? At noontime today, this one, the mother always works at noontime today. Alright, at noontime today, the Great Mother is going to break our system. She said she's bringing it to an end. She said, I'm going to bring this to an end. She breaks this system. This system's going to be weakened. Y'all stay in tuned. Stay in tuned. Because we're talking about a mystical power, a mystical energy, a mystical strength that's coming upon this realm. And you gotta collect this information, collect this energy, because we're gonna take this to some next level shit. Y'all don't follow the bullshit they put out there talking about oh, it's a crime to do this and a crime to do that. It's a crime for them to be in our realm. They've been here over 250 years, and it's time for them to go. Their forefathers brought them here on spaceships. All the ships they talk about, the slave ships, we talked about that. The Pinta, the Santa Maria, the Mayflower, these are all ships that they brought their people here on to our planet Earth, to our planet Kai. The Slavic people, their slaves is who they are, and they brought them here to fight against us. And after, when they arrived in 1681, that's when they arrived, 1681. They arrived in 1681, between 1492 and 1681. The Moors were overwhelmed with us. We were fighting against them. They were overwhelmed. The Moors were overwhelmed. And the energy is literally still working against them. You understand that? The energy is still working against them. The Moors were overwhelmed and they needed help, and they called in for help. That's when the whites came. The whites are the reptilians. The Moors are, you see, the African people and the white people. Why do they keep doing this? Because you don't understand that they are reptilians. You don't understand that. You don't understand that they're reptilians. And they're working together. You don't understand that. They were working together with each other. And the Moors brought them here. They showed them how to get here. The young brother who was speaking, you said the peach people and the brown people started fighting them because when we knew they were coming, and they had that intelligence. It's still there. Why do you think we have junk DNA? They want to think that this extra energy, this dormant energy within us is junk, because they don't want us to come into the true nature of who we are as the original beings. They need us to think that this is junk DNA, when it's actually a supreme power that's within us that goes far beyond what they can ever imagine. This is what you got to tap into. The Great Mother's doing our part. Now we got to do our part. Is we got to become the warriors that we were in the past, without remorse, no remorse, without feeling, without anything. We got to become the warriors of the past. And this is why you've been taught, you've been trained and taught how to tap into the darkness, how to link into that ultimate power that's within you. This is why you've been trained to know who you are as the original being. As the original being. I'll tell you first thing they're going to do. They're going to throw out that... It wasn't a race war then. It was a war of species who wanted to take over our realm. Why? Because our realm has unlimited resources. Our realm has unlimited resources. Mother will continue to create these resources because this is something necessary for her and us to ascend, to continue to evolve. And they're fighting against us. They're fighting against us on a daily basis, brothers and sisters. And there's a war against us on a daily basis, hourly, every second, every millisecond. There's a war against us as the original beings, and many of our people cannot see that we are at war. They want us to work so that we can get money and give the money to someone else. They want us to work to make us think that we have arrived to get money. And our people are working so hard, they want to play the lottery. We told you all about how this system literally put out footprint on a piece of paper as infants and make us citizens. See, everything with them is paper, pencil writing, pencil and pen writing. There's no spiritual concept about these beings. So yeah, noontime today, the timekeepers, we've already etched this in time. This has been etched in time. Noontime today, January 20th, 2025. Noontime today. This system all over this planet will be broken to the point of nearly collapsing. Be watchful. There's a surge in energy that's coming with that, as these planets in their alignment from these planets, you say the harmonic convergence, these planets are going to be harmonizing with each other. From Pluto, it's right there next to our galactic sun, all the way to, I believe, Neptune. The next one from Pluto is Neptune. All the planets are going to be lining and they're going to be harmonizing together. And they're harmonizing together. There's going to be a war harmony. It's going to break this system. See, this is where we get into the point where we understand our imagination is something extremely powerful, and this is where we take ourselves into a new level of energy, a new level of power, where our imagination is literally going to be in a place where we will see it on the inside, and on the outside it happens. All right, just like Brother Lunar, he felt Remedy H. He said, I know what, I will go on. Great Mother is angry. You understand that? She's angry. And right now, she's not the beautiful Great Mother that I know. She is literally turned into rage and fury. She comes in the form of fire and lightning. She comes in the form of black clouds. Every time you see in the clouds area that big eye that's looking onto the land, that was the Great Mother. That's no God, no man. There's no male running things. This is a Great Mother. There are several Great Mothers, and they are angry. Yashatata, Harasha, Rarashina. This is why we know the Great Mother needs for you all to go back into this mystical power that you possess, this mystical energy that you possess, where you literally are in a completely different state of being. When these whites and these Asians want to say that you're a lunatic and you're insane and crazy and you need to put you in an insane asylum and you need to be institutionalized. You understand what an asylum is? You know what somebody wants an asylum from their own country. They want asylum. That means they literally want to remove themselves from where they are. This is the same thing. You're being removed from what they call general public. General public. General public. They want you to be removed from general public and be isolated in a facility where they think they have the right to pump you with meds. Because why? Because they think that they have ownership of you, because they put your footprint on a piece of paper and made you a citizen, which means they own us. You understand that? They say that they own us because they put our footprint on a piece of paper and made us a citizen of their system. And now they say they own us. They have ownership of us. That's why they say we can fail out a warrant and they can arrest them. They can do this and do this. They can take your children because they feel like they own us. Because they say our footprint was put on a piece of paper and they claim ownership over us. You all understand what the F is going on? Why we gotta go to war? Yagala blah blah blah. Morashi. Why we gotta go to war? Every time we look at these mother effers, I'm like, what the F? What the F are we doing? Brothers and sisters in Pennsylvania, they get so happy around these damn Arabs, trying to speak they Arabs and calling them brothers and all this shit. They not your brothers. That's what happened here in Pennsylvania. All brothers and sisters calling them brothers. And the minute they think you stealing something, they coming up from behind that fucking glass wall that they created. They coming out that door and they firing shots. And where's the brotherhood then? See, our people can't see that shit. But yet we still want to go to war with each other. We got a whole war against us. We got these mother effers making the planet cold, putting shit up in the sky, making it rain. Every time I see it rain, next time it's warm. My car's got all this white shit on it, these chemicals. We're literally in a point of a drought right now because Great Mother is not allowing any rain to come from the sky. So they're forcing this to come from the sky. All these chemicals they're dealing with because they're not a part of nature. They're not a part of nature. You understand that? The Great Mother is ready to go to war. Today, this very day, January 20th at noon, right now. Right now, it just hit noon. The clock just hit noon. Why do we use time when there's no time and space? There's no time and space. But why do we use time? Because we as the original beings, we as the timekeepers, we use this time to control certain energies. See, we are controlling the energies. So we use this time to control certain energies that move throughout this realm. Alright? We use this time. So we have already made an alignment with this energy in space. And we say this certain time, this is when this energy is going to be a surge of power coming through this planet. And it's going to be for a total of 9 hours. From 12 p.m. to 9 p.m. there will be a surge of energy going through our realm to our planet, and it's going to be extremely powerful. This is why these beings are trying to prepare. This is why I'm saying, oh, it's going to be frigid cold weather, because this is what they plan. They understand what's going on. They understand we're in a place against them right now. They understand out of all the planetary alignments that have happened, this one here is the most important to them because we are in the age of Aries. Aquarius is gone. We are in the age of Aries, the age of war, the age of no more prosperity, the age of desperation, where these beings are going to be so desperate to hold on to life They're gonna do whatever they gotta do, and this is where we gotta wake up as the original beings and prepare ourselves for war. Shatu Nera Raka Moka Laka Shera Muka Taka Laka Ua Muna Shaka Laka Naka Shaka Laka Niga Muna Naka Shika Laka Mula. We gotta get ready for war, y'all. This year, there's nothing good that's gonna happen for anyone who is not in balance with nature and the cosmos. You gotta be in balance with the cosmos, baby. When you're in balance with the cosmos, you're staying afloat. When you're in balance, you're in control. And that's the key point in being in control of this whole thing. So now we take control of it. We gotta get ready for war. This is a physical and a spiritual war at the same time. It's both spiritual and physical. All right. They want to remove all the information on how to ascend and how to create weapons. We got to get back into this. We're going to have a part 2 to this, okay, y'all? Because this device is running out of time. We're going to have a part 2 to this. This ain't over. I'm going to catch you guys in a little bit. Much power to you all.